Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for the DLC 19 Daima Pack characters. As you can see, we have both Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima unlocked. Before we jump straight over to the showcase, big thanks to the homie Genic, also known as Kantan Mods, for helping me to get all this to work. Couldn't have done this without the help of Genic, so massive shoutouts to them. Do keep in mind that these are the official characters. However, the Daima pack itself won't be dropping until tomorrow, May 22nd. This is just going to be the early access gameplay. So the model work, 10 out of 10. Really like the texture, the shading, something similar to their previous DLC characters like Beast Gohan, DBZ Base Broly. Very nice. As for his skill set, we're going to be going in with 2 new super attacks and 1 new ultimate. Burning Blast, Force Edge, and Final Flash Super Saiyan 3 Daima Edition. For the rest of the skills, Final Blow, Ultimate Charge, and Full Power Energy Blast Volley. Instant Rise for the Evasive, and the Super Soul, Damn It All! Now for the main character himself, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima. Dude, the shading, the texture, his idle stance, okay? That is pretty epic, so... that animation is from Mini Goku when he first transformed into Super Saiyan 4, correct? Yeah, he didn't necessarily do that in his adult form, but hey, that's totally fine. Still anime accurate. Yeah, that roar when he just screams out, started breathing fire. Yeah, this model work is second to none. Look at the fur. The shading, man. As for his skill set, we're going to be going in with Supreme Fury, Heat Wave, which are both the new attacks, Shockwave, Burst Charge, Full Power Energy Wave, iconic, and the new ultimate, Super Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Edition, with Super Back Jump being the evasive, and the Super Soul. Here I go. I am looking forward to this. Oh, yeah, so apparently we don't have the English voiceovers for these 2 DLC 19 characters. However, I heard that Goku Mini received the English voiceover update. So real quick, let's just hear this for the first time.
I'm starving. Can we get something to eat first, please?
Pretty dang cool. I do know over in Dragon Ball Legends, they also received the English voiceover, so that's just part of the free update. But now, let's go over to the showcase itself. Let's go ahead and listen how Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima sounds like. I mean, obviously, I've seen the anime, I already know. Very epic. Oh, dude, definitely a missed opportunity in regards to implementing a brand new stage.
調子に乗っていられるのも今のうちだぞ、カカロット。
これがスーパーサイヤ人4だ。ベジータ、本気でかかってこい。
This is epic, dude. For Goku, he's ginormous. The arms, crazy compared to Vegeta. Well, to be fair, Vegeta is naturally a smaller type of character. Something I noticed immediately, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he has the magic outline surrounding the character model. Look at both warriors over here, ready for combat. Both looking directly at their opponent. Comment down below, who are they about to double team, man? Goma? Nah, he's too weak for the true mightiest Universe 7 warriors over here. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I still can't believe it. So far, very epic DLC pack. Yeah, he's ginormous. Look at this. Wow. Orange Piccolo size, maybe? Crazy. Anyway, what I was about to say, definitely a missed opportunity for the stages. They could have included the Demon Realm 3, 2, or 1, or even the stage that Goma created for the Ultimate Showdown, right? So let's go ahead and move forward with the showcase here, starting things off with the combo strings. We have the square inputs. Oh, nice with the sledgehammer finish. Love how he folds his arms and then just starts kicking the opponent. Very accurate to the anime itself. Do that once more. Am I seeing some similarities over here from Vegito? Not entirely sure about that. Comment down below if you guys are recognizing some combo strings. So after he does the kicks, we literally go into the upward kick strike attacks right here. Yeah, I think that's part of base Vegeta combo strings, right? Right here. Boom, boom. I recognize the twirly spin attacks right there. Could be totally wrong. Now for the triangle combo. Oh, the aura. Wait, do you guys see the aura? He has a bit of blue. Obviously, the gold and electricity is normal. But the blue? Is it just me? Yeah, we can literally see a hint of blue. Yo, Super Saiyan Rage? That is interesting and different. I noticed it because when he was flying, the burst aura, yeah, we can see a lot more of the blue and golds. Very different take for sure. I mean, original Super Saiyan 3 Goku does not have the blue aura, so it might just be something extremely unique for Vegeta. I mean, to be fair, he has a completely different hairstyle from all the other Super Saiyan 3 characters. 3 Goku, 3 Gotenks, and even the Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters, right? Go ahead and use the triangle combo once more. Boom! Machine gun punches. You guys know how he has the raid burst attack? Yeah, something similar here, but going horizontal this time. And then we ended off with the boots. However, we can't necessarily connect it. Ah, we dropped it once more. Let's see if we can land it this time around. No, he kind of like stops a little bit. Anyway, as for the triangle square, let's try this. Triangle square, triangle. Oh, okay. So multiple hits for one input. Definitely got that wrong. Oh, whoa. An infinite. Okay, let's try this once more. Triangle, square. He does 2 hits for the second input. Triangle, square, triangle. Okay, so that's going to be the knockaway. Triangle, square, triangle, square. Whoa! Okay, the key blast into the sledgehammer. Interesting. Triangle, square, triangle, triangle. Whoa! All right, that's definitely top tier. Probably my favorite string so far. After the key blast, goes directly into the double stomp. Yo, Bojack? Doesn't Bojack have this string or something similar to it? Kind of reminds me of M. Bison from Street Fighter. I don't know why. Boom. Cool. Let's go ahead and perform the grab. Oh, dude, that was extremely fast. 1, 2, 3. Shoryuken uppercut. Wait, don't tell me we can connect into a combo string immediately afterwards. Maybe. Hold on. Oh, we can! Directly into the heavy combo string, also known as the triangle string, right? Yeah, I can't necessarily connect it after the, or with the light combo string, but with the heavy, most definitely. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we can perform any other strings over here. Yeah, so that's the square combo, the finisher with the sledgehammer. Oh. Not too much for that series right there. And here we have triangle into square. Okay. So now let's go over to the first couple of inputs of square into triangle. Oh, that's 100% a stamina break. Let's try that. Whoa, he takes forever to launch that out. You see how he kind of stutters a little bit right there? Again, early access variation. I don't think the characters are going to be that buggy when the Diamond Pack officially drops, but he kind of stops right there and then does the judo chop. So as for the heavy, oh, that's the sledgehammer. Let's go. And something I noticed when we use the grab, pay attention to the opponent facial expressions, the animation over here. Look at that. Goku's like, what the? Super Saiyan 3 is overpowering my Super Saiyan 4? Boom, and Shoryuken. Very expressive over here. I like that. All right, first 4 inputs of square into triangle. Going to be the same. Now first 5 inputs of square into triangle. Oh, the follow-up into the machine gun punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. We got it that time around. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Okay, so that's the string he used against Goma himself, right? Remember how he just kept doing those emphatic strikes? Something similar to Kaioken. Does one strike, quickly flies to the other end, does another strike, and rinse and repeats. That was literally the series. 1, 2, 3. I like how Vegeta just zooms across the screen. That is kind of cool, man. Yeah, so far these DLC characters are extremely unique. Well, so far Vegeta is. Haven't necessarily played as Goku just yet. And that's about it for the combo variants. Of course, we can switch up the patterns right there. Heavy stamina break into the grab. Then directly into the heavy combo. Boom. Where are you going, man? Oh my gosh. That has to be an infinite. Again, I have to, lab these characters, but as of now, I feel like that could be an infinite combo. Just don't necessarily know how to utilize it completely. Yeah, I'm dropping it right there. Now to go over the skill attacks. Burning Blast, or I guess, let's first use the original moves. Final Blow. Yep. From Blue Vegeta. Ultimate Charge. We got Burning Blast. Ooh! Wait, so it probably activates a whole different attack. Yeah, definitely. The damage to it is pretty good. Shockwave into... That's the very strange energy orb, right? Look at that. It kind of has this scatter shot feature to it. What the heck are these? Doesn't even look like Ki blasts. Interesting. It's like Ki shards, if you will. So let's see if there's any type of variance to this move here. I'm not 100% sure. Can it counter super attacks? Let's just go ahead and test everything. Why not? I don't know Goku's first super. Let's see. Oh! Whoa! So it is a counter. Wow! Or maybe we can use this super while being hit. I don't know. I'm just trying all the opportunities, right? So I'm being punched. Yeah! So it technically acts as an evasive. We can use it while being punched in the face. That is crazy overpowered. Especially it being a 1 Ki Blast move. Or I think it's a 2 Ki Blast move. Yeah, 2 Ki Blast. But that's very cool. You can use it before you get hit or during an opponent's combo string to get out of it instead of using your stamina. That is great. What are you trying to do, man? Super Saiyan 3 is superior. Yeah. All right, set Goku back to normal over here. Or Super Attack 1, whatever. And now we have Force Edge. So we actually speculated this attack. This is the move that many Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Vegeta used against Tamagami 2 underwater. He parted the ocean with that divine kick right there. Go ahead and go back down on the ground. So I guess you could say something similar to Frieza's Death Slicer. Wait, is it Death Slash? You know how it's a horizontal energy slicer? Just like this right here. And notice the knockback feature that the opponent gets. He flies upwards. So that's why it kind of reminds me a little bit of Frieza's Death Wave, Death Slice, Death Slasher, whatever it's called. Right, a little bit. Let's see if we can charge this. No. Press the input like crazy. Yeah, you can't necessarily spam it. Can we use this while being hit? I don't think so. Oh, watch out, watch out. That's for the showcase, Goku. Whoa! Okay, we're starting to get better with the just guards, apparently. I don't think there's anything special with this. Whoa! I take that back. With the Snap Vanish. So, let's use it from afar. Okay, so I think it only activates when you use it up close. Yeah, so use it up close. He'll do the second follow-up with the arms folded, does the Uzumaki Barrage, right? Again, an attack used against Goma. Very nice. Can we combine these in any way? Oh, no. Ooh, it curves. Did you see that? So can't necessarily combine Burning Blast into Force Edge, but what about Force Edge into Burning Blast? Nope. Not at all. Maybe if we're closer to the grounds. I'm just labbing over here. I apologize. Let's just get straight through the showcase. Now, the ultimates. Full power energy blast volley. The basic stuff. Of course, Force Edge works great after a knockback. Can't necessarily follow up with the additional kick, however. But really want to land every single one of these energy blasts over here. And now we have the ultimate itself. Final Flash! If you really want to test your strength, Goku, stay right where you are. That was epic! So you don't have to press an additional input. You don't have to hold on to it. Vegeta will just immediately go directly into the secondary burst, right? So it consumes 4 ki bars. Whoa! All my ki just depleted! Okay, so that makes sense. If you have about 3 bars of ki only, then you'll just use the first part of the ultimate attack, right? However, if you have extra ki bars remaining, then you use the rest of it to capitalize on the damage. Probably the way to activate this second half of the cutscene. I like that camera angle, how it zooms in right there. So let's actually set the key to normal. Use the ultimate attack. Yeah, 4 ki bars, and then for the additional burst, it's going to be rest of the ki bars, correct? But I want to just use the first 4 ki bars, see what happens. See if my theory over here is correct, if he just uses... Whoa! The startup animation was slightly different, or am I mistaken? So if you just have the first 4 ki bars, it will be the original Final Flash. What am I talking about? No, we still have the cutscene there. It's somewhat similar to the classic Final Flash, but some differences at the same time. Now, going back to full ki. That's where he uses the leftovers for that secondary animation. Very cool character. So we're actually going to go back to the select screen to get the Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku intro. Oh, let's see what this is. It might be something similar to his idle stance where he does that roar when he transforms into Super Saiyan 4 for the first time.
サイヤ人4だ。ベジータ、本気でかかってこい。
調子に乗っていられるのも今のうちだぞ、カカロット。
We always gotta let them finish with their dialogue, right? So, once again, Goku with the blue magic outline. Shoutouts to the old man Namekian. Without him, this transformation would not be possible. To be fair, Goku knew of an ascended form beyond Super Saiyan 3, just didn't necessarily know how to go about it, right? Until old man Namekian showed up. Yeah, his model is just crazy. He's like massive compared to Vegeta, but to be fair, Vegeta is a shorter character, so I think it would be cool if I do this Daima Super Saiyan 4 versus GT Super Saiyan 4 comparison, or even showdown. Stay tuned for all the future DLC 19 videos. So let's just go directly into the showcase with the combo string. Wow. Whoa! Whoa! Already better than Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That was cool. So he dashes forward twice. Usually for all the other characters with the dash animation, they just dash in once and then finish off the combo string. But Goku over here said, nah, let me just follow up once more and capitalize on the damage. Kick, boom, into the first knockaway, and then he flies, dude, doing the Naruto run, or the Naruto flying animation, whatever. And to the Uzumaki barrage, you know, the start of it. Uzumaki, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm bringing up the Naruto anime. But for some reason in the air, the kick right here doesn't necessarily land. So we just have to restart. Do the combo on the ground. Boom. Okay, that did not work. Maybe I just have to be a bit faster. Yeah, there it is. And boom. Ooh, the grab. Dude, doesn't Orange Piccolo have a super attack that uses this animation as well? Look at him. Vicious. Are you still there, Goku? Do this grab. Dragon throw. Slightly different, however. Okay, so the startup animation, you know, it is different. The camera kind of goes with the spin. Then he throws them, and then dashes forward. Boom! The knockaway. Yep. I think he did that against Goma, too. Right? That was like one of the first abilities he used. Okay, going back to the string. We have the heavy combo. Oh, the emphatic kick into the consecutive rush down right there. I just like the model with the texture and shading. I think that's top tier. They're definitely getting a lot better with their DLC characters in terms of, you know, the aesthetic and all that cool stuff. I mean, this aura, we have two different auras, the outline and the gold energy from the primal essence. Anyway, the dash into the knockaway. I feel like we can kind of cancel out of the kick right here. Maybe? I think I just pressed the input one too many times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. However, the animation is too great. The recovery can't necessarily do much. Oh, we can snap vanish, but that's normal. All right, triangle square. Nice. Dude, you can just feel the weight behind all of the punches and kicks that Goku's outputting right now. The screen just shakes with power. That is insane. Once more, this move here. I like that kick. He dashes in a lot. I mean, again, when he was going up against Goma, he was just upbeat, right? He just kept charging in with the Kaioken effect in the background during the anime. We don't necessarily have that here. See, like every single combo string, whatever you do, he's just going to fly in, right? And boom. Yeah, again, that one doesn't necessarily work in the air. So now for the first couple inputs of square into triangle. Oh, Shoryuken. I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be the same. First 5 inputs of squares into triangle. I think that was the first 6. Whoa! The front flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did it right the first time. Epic. Yeah, I don't know why it's not landing, man. Try it on the ground for the one time. Hopefully it lands. It just takes forever to follow through with the animation. Don't know why. Can't land that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for his combo strings. I do think 4 Vegeta is a cooler character so far. Not entirely sure about, you know, player versus player online. You know, 3 Vegeta could be better because some characters can cancel out with the combo strings. Not necessarily going over all that. Again, we just have to lab it up, see what we can do. Oh, stamina break. Oh my gosh! Heavy stamina. Nice. Now for the supers. Burst charge. Shock wave. Oh, this one. Okay. Deal some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Continuing to the combo, perhaps. Supreme Fury. Boom. Wow. Can we charge this up? We can. Oh, look, he's glowing red. Oh, so it knocks the opponent downward. Boom. Let's go. Let's see if we can mash the input. No, don't think so. Can we follow through? No, so it's a close range. I mean, obviously, but sometimes with the attacks, you can like fly towards the opponent. So maybe like after a certain combo string, you know, charge it up. Can we cancel? That's interesting. I don't think we can cancel out of it to continue the charge. You know what I mean? Something similar to Orange Piccolo. How you can charge, but then cancel out of it and continue the charge where you left off. Yeah, can't do that with Goku over here. However, I just want to look at all the effects. So we have the ripples beneath the character. The character starts glowing red. We have like these cool streaks of the aura. And like this smoky debris or effect that kind of emits from the character model. That is nice. 100% Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So let's actually go all the way up in the air, just because I wanted to see how far it knocks down the opponent, if they will recover in time or anything. I don't even know. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, he can definitely recover. Now Heat Wave. Oh, so 2 strike moves for the character. Wow. A 6-hit combination right there. Can we charge it? We can. Okay, that's very forceful. We get it, Goku. You have too much power. Let's see if we can connect Heat Wave immediately after Supreme Fury. Boom! Get him! Okay, so this one does have the dash feature. We can lunge towards the opponent. It works extremely well after a knockaway. I really want to know if we can connect any of these new supers together. Of course, after a stamina break. But I'm trying to continue the string over here. We can charge it a little bit. Right there, right? We get that one burst of energy. Okay, so that's it for that one. I like it. I think it's very cool. Oh, wait. So immediately afterwards... Oh! It breaks the opponent's stamina! Wait, hold on. It literally broke his stamina. So this is without charging. Cool. Now, this is with charging. Pay attention to his stamina bar. That is top tier, bro. I like that one. Okay, very interesting. Let's see if we can continue with the string afterwards. I feel like we can. We can! Yeah, I knew it, man. I knew it. So immediately after the original one and the stamina break variation, we can just go directly into the combo string. What about Supreme Fury? Oh, we dropped it. Once more. Boom! Yeah, Supreme Fury has an immense startup to it. Now we have the ultimate full power energy wave. Raw! Wait, the startup was slightly different in terms of the aura. You see that? Dude, this flamey effect, no other character has this when they use full power energy wave. I'm liking the differences over here that they're starting to implement. Of course, the attack itself is pretty much the same as all the others. Now we have Super Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 4 Daima. Oh, wait, that's extremely fast-paced. I like how fast it is. With the charge. Yeah, wait. Based off the trailers, he does have an additional burst to it, right? But for the first part, ooh, again with the fiery aura and then the blue energy within his fists. Oh, look at that shockwave. Nothing but pure 100% power right there. Oh, it has like this electricity fields over it. And look at the Kamehameha. That's very different. That ain't the normal one. That's definitely not the normal texture. It's like this smoky effects, the blast itself, right? And then, oh, yep, we have the red energy. Very cool. Sound design behind everything. The camera angles. I'm liking this. Boom. And just, you know, with how the angles worked around the animations in general, right? I just like the posture of the character, the aesthetic of the red and blue. Let's actually use that once more. But let's ruin it with the photo mode. Okay, that's interesting because with the photo mode, you know how you use it and then it ruins the camera angle, but every time you remove the photo mode, it just goes back to the original camera angle from the ultimate cutscene. Interesting. So now for the bursts. I'm holding on to it. Yep. Wow. Woohoo! And then the finisher right there. So original ultimate takes 4 key bars. And if you want to apply the burst, it just consumes an additional 1 key bar. That's it. But pay attention to the different effects going on. Oh my gosh, the facial expressions. Look at that. Insane. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm telling y'all, with these models, the expressions, animations, the cooking. Xenoverse 3 at its finest. The flamey effect over the energy wave itself. Oh, look at that. The spiral. I like how it just spirals over everything. This is nice. Check that out. And then the outro of the ultimate itself. They kind of have something similar to this for Beast Gohan, you know? How he lands the special beast cannon. And then he like looks up like, whoa, what the heck did I just do? Kind of like same vibe over here, but Goku's smirking, right? He's like, is that all you got? Easy, easy. So I'm liking the outro animations that they're starting to include for some of these characters as well. So, again, we do have the red energy. It's interesting because when Goku was going up against Goma, the gigantic energy sphere, you know how he was pushing back the energy orb? Adult Goku had the red energy streaks, right? But for the flame essence, if you will, right here, Adult Goku didn't necessarily do this. It was Mini Goku, right? When he first transformed, did the upside down Kamehameha, then applied the additional boost with the fire effect. So, yeah, very cool how they implemented both of them for Adult Goku over here. And that's it for today's showcase. Very cool characters, if you ask me. Thank you guys for the immense support as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!